Anybody heard of the Poetri Lounge? The Poetri Lounge? Yeah. So it's been running for many, many years. It is the largest weekly open mic venue in the country. And these gentlemen that are going to be coming forward are the founders of the Poetri Lounge. 15, 16 years. Which one? 16 years. So can we give it up for that, please? I'm really excited that I'm excited that you guys are here to support them. So without further ado, please give it up for Shihan, Dante, Basco, Poetri, and Brother Gimel. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Give it up for all the poets who stepped on stage so far. Give it up for the poets who came up on stage.
So we don't need this, because you guys can hear us clearly. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do some poems for y'all. We're going to talk a little bit about history, about the lounge, about the scene in LA. And one of the things we do want to open it up to is in between poems, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, anything, please feel free to wave us down and ask. So you can find out more about what's been going on, where it came from, where it's going, whatever questions you have, you can ask them. And we want it to be as open as possible and be a dialogue, not just us up here just telling our shit and you just being like, okay, that's cool. We want you guys to kind of say what you want as well. So I'm going to start it off with a story about what we were just talking about the founding of the lounge.
But where it actually started?
Mr. 829.
No, before that.
No, it was at that club.
It was at the girls' club, the Latina group,
Yeah.
Fly Mommies.
Yeah.
And I put that in
where
my
was
book.
it? It was at the gym.
On Melrose. At the gym.
It was the gym.
So you were there because I brought you there.
Yeah.
So did Jaleesa and
Jalisa. I was like,
what's her name? Jaleesa,
Jalisa.
who was on BET, and then another girl, her homegirl, like two Puerto Rican Dominican girls, right? And they were doing a club, and it was a club, and it was like, and Chris Spencer, because Chris I think was messing with Jaleesa. Chris was bringing in stand-up comics, and so I just knew the girls from like the scene and whatnot, and they were like, "Yo, can you come in like in the middle of the night and do a set at Fly Mommies?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Bring some friends, like just do like a poetry set." And so we called it Dante's Poetri Lounge at Fly Mommies, and we did this, and we like outlasted the club. The club died. It was like cool, and then that's when I brought it to Bistro 829 when Blase Blah.
Yeah.
And then actually that was getting more popular than the club. You know what I'm saying? After it was just somebody come for the poetry.
Yeah.
And that turned into, then it went to the living room. And the
That was the first time I hosted, was at Be Straight to Them. He called, he's like, I can't be there, can you host? And I was like, and I didn't know, and I hated hosting, you know, as long as I hated hosting. And I thought you was just supposed to read when no one got up. So I must have read about 12, 13 poems. I was like,
next
so
poem.
nights like that, like.
Flashy words make the world turn, but it don't turn right. Say what? I said flashy words make the world turn, but it don't turn right. So I use these realize to realize being spoken but I heard, because we were more fascinated by that which is fabricated. So I'll tell you, a blind man once said, I once saw, believe what he said but not believe what he said. He saw like the mute who told the deaf man the true meaning of life. There are three types of people in the world today. Those who play the game, those who watch the game, and those who don't know the game is being played. And that's a beautiful paint a picture. And a picture's worth 1,000 words, but a picture's worth 1,000 words don't mean shit. Or from 1,000 words don't mean shit. Or from 1,000 words means that picture means shit. Words, they can mean so many things like I love you. 3 words can mean an infinite amount to one person, not enough to another. If not enough intent is held behind those words. But you ever notice the most important word is the one that separates the you and I, is that love. Love could be the cure for all our pain, or the piss word for the pseudo experience seeking in search of that pseudo experience, like those who confuse sex with love. Because sex as love is love for those in search without a searchlight. Words from a peace of mind brings peace of mind. All I gotta do is give a peace of mind, or the words piece together the piece in me to create peace within me. But shoot, they are all pieces. Pieces to a puzzle when it's put together is me. But I'm sick of working at Starbucks for less than Starbucks. Or the words, and I was working at Starbucks at the time too. This shit was crazy. I said I'm sick of working at Starbucks for less than Starbucks. In other words, my time is worth more than $8.50 an hour. I'm a poet, so when speaking that spoken word poetry, break that word down, po-try. Whether the po trying to pony to try to much harder because poets stay broke, and poor try poetry because can't afford therapy, so maybe I need a therapist. And you know what to be telling her. I said if I said my name was God, would you know who I was? Or if I said it was 2014, would you know what time it is? Or what if I told you my heart tells me when dealing matters of the mind, it's all a matter of mind over matter, but mind is a matter when they try to pull matter over mind, but don't mind me because it's really all in your mind anyway, right? Or maybe it's all in the word. But how can a mouthful of contradiction be used to contradiction? It only takes a second to die for what some spent a lifetime to learn, and that's you're only worth your weight in words. So how heavy is what you say? Because you have this pattern of saying the same things at different times, and if there's a pattern to everything, then what will be has been, and I've already heard the things you're going to say, so shh, and don't speak unless you mean. Because a good man is hard to find, and a hard man is good to find. I'm half the man I used to be, 1/4 the person I should be or could be, because I sacrificed wisdom for stardom after being freaked out of my freedom without a condom. Now how dumb was I? Words, break these words down to the syllables they are, or the syllables they represent. And what do I represent? Well, it's hard to say when my represents the fact I have to question myself each time that question represents itself. I can, therefore I am, and sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will always teach you.
We were all rappers because we was rappers. We was rappers.
Yeah, I was still signed.
Lost
When
how
I
to
went
do
to
that.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all kept it like that first time. The first time
We was gigging
you
hard
asked-
in the
you asked
90s.
me, you
We
was
was
like,
gigging hard.
you was like, yo, you want to spit something?
Yeah.
Because you knew that I was a rapper. And I was like, the first week I was like, nah. I'm watching. I'm gonna see how this shit goes. Boom, boom. And I had it in my mind, but I was like, I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
The next week I came and I was like, you want to spit? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Please, please, please allow me to plow these airways with some lyrical vibrations and some words to my nation. See, my ghetto occupation is street peace relations. I'm attempting to promote liberation through self-education because freedom is a must to ensure divinity. And for people who need symmetry, the chemistry for serenity is not found in Hennessy. No, that shit's clinically proven to keep us timidly moving, open for infusions and wicked confusion, leaving us in need of a soul transfusion. But only righteous words can truly be the IV. But instead of sending it through your vein, I send it to your brain. To avoid living in vain, I want to be able to explain the way I overcame before I'm old, wrinkled, and walking with a cane. Am I able? I mean, can I bring peace to the table, yo? Can I live sable on a rap label without it becoming fatal, though? Yes, yes, yes. And may God bless the progress of those who divest and refuse to take part of this worldly mess. I mean, refuse to the point that you tell them, hypocrite speakers, man, y'all need to quit. Justifying your ignorance with that I'm keeping it real shit. I'm asking, what stones and sticks when you come blessed with holy words? Besides something used to walk or something used to kill 2 birds. Or maybe a couple of weapons for the jealous and the wicked who be trying to steal a ticket just so they can come and kick it. And you know, characterized deception is a common used strategy for the students and the hypocrites of Hypocrite Academy. While the righteous man's salary is based on dedication to the truth. Like how eating from the tree of life would kill it at the root. I'm saying, in the eyes of the most y'all, we all stars. It's just that once the blood spilled, we took ill. And now just to survive, sometimes we kill. And it seems that we so far from healed that evil gets the glory when that brother from the street grabbed the mic to tell his story. So somebody help me figure, because I'm still trying to figure who was that nigga that said it's cool for us to be niggas? Had us fallen victim to technology. And technology's policy is to mislead society, guiding desperation through poverty while issuing its most prized commodity. Its most prized commodity, in case you didn't know, technology. Technology is like this psychology robbery that takes away due for self-knowledge, leaving us with no sense of ecology while giving Mother Earth a tummy ache, while living off corporate America's money cake, while guiding a little future into a funny fate and hate. Wait, I don't want to sound bitter. Too late, already am. It's unavoidable feeling when you truly give a damn. I mean, I'm bumping heads with brothers like 2 rams because they're in the streets mimicking the son of Sam, trying to reenact the silence of the lambs. Damn, brothers. I mean, damn, homie. Whatever happened to believing in your dreams? Believing that we're kings? Giving your brother a strong shoulder when he need one to lean instead of crying streams for simple things that we can't afford like diamond rings. I finally figured out why American money is green. I mean, I finally figured out why American money is green. You want to know why? Because that's the color our eyes turn when we're chasing the wrong things.
But the first time I got on the mic, I didn't spit a rap. I wrote, because I went there 1 week, and I peeped game, you know, and it, my matter of fact, it was probably Tuesday night. And I was like, this is dope, and there's the girls and shit. And then I came back the next week with a poem and waited all night long, like, to the last, I was like the last person on the mic. This is some of the stuff that started the whole thing. Thoughts from around my mind, thoughts from around my mind. Now ask yourself, who this kid that stands before me? Hope he doesn't bore me quick, stick him in another category. Well, shit. He really doesn't fit in any. Brown like a copper penny, yet with Asiatic eyes. I see to my surprise he's got a black nose. But on the real, I am a Filipino. And to break it down further still, I will tell you I descend from an island where the natives run around nearly naked named Negritos. Translation, little black men. Black as their shadows in the glorious summer. Then came a Chinaman, maybe it was Japan who mixed in the Asiatic blood. Drip, drop, drip, rips my tribal. Here comes the Bible of a man from Spain who left me with a Spanish name from a little conquered island from where I came. Confused, I question, yet I will help here where I found joy. Recognize I am a brown boy in America. A place where you are judged by the color of your skin, black, white, and here I am, standing on the land of another brown man. Now that's irony that I can see. Thoughts swim around my mind, you got to give me time on this. Thoughts swim around my mind, but my grandpa says just throw your line and fish.
Now, I met Ronnie on the bus, the 212. We were on the 212 bus. And she just came, I didn't know if I was a poet or not. She just came up, sat down, and was like, yo, you know, I got a little poetry spot. And I was like, you know what I mean, how do you, I write, but because I never performed. No, you should come check it out. It's at the Yaya T-Bar right over here. And so, for some reason, I went, and that's when I fell in love. I was like, oh, okay, that's where I read my first poem.
All I want to know is, where did Krispy Kreme donuts? Don't clap, because I don't know how much. What sick man invented this? I see the sign every day, because I'm in there every freaking day. This black militant fellow once told me that Krispy Kreme donuts used to be called Krispy Kreme croissants. Aha! Croissant, spelled with a K, just like the rest of the names. K, K, K. They were started to keep the black man down and round. So when the revolution came back around, all the black men would be too fat to fight, going through withdrawal symptoms and addicted to the KKK, made to order glazed drugs. I mean donuts. But every day I see white people beside Krispy Kreme. Because I'm in there every freaking day. I even saw the black militant fella in there one time. So I think it's safe to say that he was lying. All the same, Krispy Kreme is still trying to kill me. Just like the KKK, the CIA, and the devil. Their stock had jumped leaps and bounds since they met me. Or should I say, since I met them. On that cold, rainy night. It was love at first taste. Glaze melted into my mouth like a waffle from Roscoe's. And I remember thinking in Shakespearean, what fresher taste has fallen from grace into thine mouth? They know me by a first-name basis now when I come in. I'm like Norm from Cheers. Poetri! When I go through the drive-thru, they know my voice. What's that, Poetri? The usual. No, I don't want the usual. All right, give me the usual. I try to disguise my voice at times. I think I'm pretty good. You should hear my fat Albert. They know. It's not fair. I already have French fries I have to deal with now. Always fight this temptation of the creation of the perfect fattening donut. Krispy Kreme.
Stuff like crazy, like we were these kids. It's this thing where, you know, it's that story of like neighborhood kids getting crowns. Like, that's like the most special thing, like knowing that we can impact the world, and we have in our own way, we've impacted the world.